Hey guys. Wow, that's blurry. Come on. Why is it so blurry? We may have to live with it being blurry. Why is it so blurry? As long as I sit like this, it works. Hi, I'm Greg Rudke of Rudke Mods, and I feel really stupid doing this. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Why is this not focusing right? Anywho, camera needs glasses. That it does, Sean. But it looks like it's straightened out, and now you can see all the dog hair I can't get off my shirt. So, yeah, 1080p. So how is everyone today? Welcome to Q&A number 16. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I figured since MacYak wasn't doing a stream, and, well, it's Thanksgiving, and I'm alone right now, why not do a stream? I figured I'd do that around, I think it was around midnight last night. I decided to do it, so yeah. Quit buying motorcycles and buy a new camera. This is a 1080p Logitech GT. It's a good one. Cut that hair. Hey, Derek. But anyway, yeah, seems to be working okay. Everything's straightened out now. If you notice behind me, I've almost cleaned the desk off. And just to remind you guys that I think it's at 8 o'clock tomorrow Eastern Time, 8 o'clock p.m., we will be doing a premiere of my latest video, which is just a giveaway announcement video, but still, we're announcing that I'm giving away something. So that's going to be fun. It's about 7 minutes long. Be a fun time. You'll learn the rules from that video, and then when we actually do the giveaway, you'll know what to do. See, can't be on MacYak, but you can be on a Q&A on your own. I was going to be on it this week, GT. We didn't have it. So, yeah, the 720p camera on MacBooks is still pretty hilarious, but what can you do? Let's see here. I think my eyesight is worse than this camera. It isn't, trust me. This camera is a 1080p, although I think OBS only streams it at 720. I don't know why. It should be pretty good. Yeah, alright, 27. I did order an M1. I ordered it the next day because at the time I wasn't really sure if I wanted one. I should have ordered it the first day because I'm still waiting on it. It was supposed to already be here. Yeah, the waiting's the hardest part. But anyway, it is coming. I'll be doing an unboxing video of it, even though it's extremely late by this point. And I'll also be trying things out on it. I want to try to emulate something like Snow Leopard on it, then run PowerPC stuff. It could be interesting. Do a few things. I also want to compare the first generation of every Pro line notebook that Apple has made since the G3. Like, here is my 1,1 MacBook Pro with the Core Duo in it. I just finished updating it. It's still got the stickers I bought it with stuck to it. I haven't finished really, but it's running Snow Leopard and it's running Windows 10. You know, I'm going to compare this. I'll compare first generation G4 Titanium and probably not a Kanga, but we'll compare a Wall Street, G3 Wall Street to the M1. You know, each major generation, you know, it could be interesting. Just got a 3400C and I love it. That's awesome, Classy Mac. I think I have, I don't know if, I can't remember what they are. I have two of something from that generation. I don't remember what it is offhand. But, yeah, they're pretty neat. Glad you got one of those. That's cool. So anyway, I already got 15 viewers. It's awesome. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining. I didn't actually go over what the point of a Q&A is. I do this every episode. Q&A, you basically come up with a question. I try to answer it. And we try to push this along for at least an hour, usually. Sometimes we make it, sometimes we go over it. You know, it's always a fun time. And this is the Thanksgiving special edition, which is the same as all the rest of them, but it's on Thanksgiving. So, yes, Derek, you do need a phone without a jacked up screen. I probably should eventually fix that for you, shouldn't I? I think my Power Mac G3 is more powerful than my Chromebook that my school gives me. No, probably not. It's just the software that's on the Chromebook is not very optimized. That's your problem there. I always enjoy these Q&As. It's good to hear. So, I was able to get a 27-inch late 2015 iMac. So be ready for even better music, Greg. That's good, because if you watch the intro, I need a song for the intro, man. I can't afford a new screen. You forgot where I work. Yeah. Well, wait until you raise. We'll just get you a new phone. Anyway. Sadie heard your voice and came running. Hi, Sadie. Yeah, she's my other dog, cute little cockapoo. She's hurt her leg, and we're not sure what she did, but hopefully she's going to get better quickly. Help my 2009 Mac Pro running Mojave, and I was running World of Warcraft and exited out, and now it's complete fried, won't chime, changed RAM, reinserted frame, all expansion cards, nothing. Does it power on at all? If it doesn't power on at all, your power supply probably went. Possibly. And if it does power on, there's a good chance that your Northbridge heatsink just popped off and it keeps overheating, and that's why it won't turn on. You just need to check the Northbridge heatsink and see what happens. So, I spent $100 today, so I'm ready to get it working. That's good. I want to hear some new music there, Noah. Come on, get on it. So anyway, so guys, I am officially, I think, every time I say this, you know what happens. But I think I'm officially coming back. You will be seeing the giveaway video tomorrow at 8 a.m. or p.m. Sorry, 8 p.m. I'm not getting up at 8 a.m. Yeah, it's going to be just a quick 7-minute video explaining what the giveaway is, how it works, and what I'm giving away. But it's a good video to start everything back up. I am gearing up once I finish clearing off this table to do the mod book repair video. And then I may hop into the iMac video I never filmed from about 2 years ago. And we'll take it from there and see what happens. I'm still 50-50 on the mod book video because a number of people suggested that I do it live. If you guys want me to do it live, I'll set up a poll or something on the channel after the live stream, and we will take a poll to see if you want to see me tear apart the mod book live and try to fix it, because it's supposedly a very easy fix, but there's a chance it is an easy fix. But these apparently have an internal USB connector in them that they like to disconnect themselves. And then after that, the only thing that works is the screen itself. There's no touch feedback, there's no GPS, all that other crap. So hopefully you plug that in, everything starts working again. We have a fully functional mod book. So that could be fun. Did you send Trina her iPod? Not yet, GT. Why are you asking that now? I told you I didn't send it today. There's no postage at all open today. Today's Thanksgiving, GT. But yeah, I'll get it out to you, Trina. It's still sitting right here. And it's ready to be mailed out. I just have to shove it in a box. I just keep forgetting to. I also got to send Colin Mister a CPU. I keep forgetting to do that too. So, it is a Q&A. Yeah, I know. Its light comes on, the fans spin up, tried resetting Pram. 2, it's the single CPU tray model. The expansion cards are all Mac compatible except the GPU flashed to a Sapphire. Don't know what to say over that one. If the light comes on, check the tension on the heat sinks. Make sure the thermal paste is good on the CPU. That's the only thing I can really think of. Of course, try to reseat all the RAM again. When these computers get hot enough, they'll sometimes just stop working because of bad thermal paste or something. So that might be it. There's a little thing called USPS.com you can print postage on. Yeah, but I don't have a package scale, and I need to figure out where my boxes are. So, yeah, it wouldn't help me. What would be your favorite iPod, iPhone, and Android phone and tablet? Geez, Derek, how many questions do you need to ask there? Sheesh. Favorite iPod would probably be probably a 3rd generation classic like the one sitting in my truck. Favorite iPhone? Probably the 6S, just because it still can do everything you would need it to. It's just all my 6S's have really, really bad batteries. And it has a headphone jack, which is nice. Who cares about Android? And favorite tablets? iPad minis are perfect size for me usually. I like iPad minis. Yes, GT is right. Also check the socket for bent pins, although I doubt you'll have any if it indeed just shut off while you were gaming. MacBook Pro is running at 33 degrees. Quite an improvement from the Intel that was running 80 while watching the stream. Well, if you ramp those fans up on the Intel and redo the thermal paste, probably run around 50 or 60. Still a lot, but it run cooler. Battery last I checked was at 14% on your iPad Air. Went to turn on and it's booting. It's looping. Well, just leave it plugged in for a while, let it sit, see if charging the battery up will keep it from looping, because sometimes the device thinks it has enough power when it actually doesn't, and it will drain the battery again. Thank you, Dana. By the way, I want to send my love out to you, Dana. Dana lost his uncle today to the plague that's going around that I'd rather not mention on the channel. I'm sorry, Jana. We love you, and you know, I send my prayers. We all send our prayers to you, man. And thank you for the super chat, contributing to the Meraki Mods haircut fund. Yeah, thanks. I think I need a MacBook. Jess, I wish you had told me that a long time ago. I have a stack of them. But anyway. You're welcome, Dana. You're very welcome. But yeah, even if it's saying the battery health is at the battery health or the charge, because if it's a health, that's their problem right there. The battery's just shot. If it's the charge, like I was saying before, the device may think it has enough charge, but it doesn't. So when it's starting to boot up, the battery flattens out and it goes off, then tries to kick back on, and then goes off. So just leave it plugged in for a while, see what happens. Yeah, exactly as Matt says, it's still the same case today. My original iPad with the shot battery boot loops as the wall outlet does not supply enough power. It's the same case basically. Got more computers than I do furniture. I do. Derek, if you've never seen my Mac collection video, which is now out of date by like 10, 15, 20 Macs, I've lost count. I've got over 106, I think, in that video. Just Mac computers. So, yeah, I do have more than you have furniture, I'm pretty sure. Would you do a video on the 3,1 try to install Big Sur? I was hoping you could do a tutorial. Yeah, once I start learning how to use OpenCore, I'll probably do a video like that. I always recommend, though, using NVIDIA Kepler cards because even though there's now custom GPU drivers that Colin and his friends developed, that emulates SSE 4.2, and it still doesn't always work great, and Windows, it won't work with Windows right. So I always recommend NVIDIA over AMD for 3,1. Yeah, anyway. Need to replace this new old MacBook Pro. GT just got a 2011 MacBook Pro. Temps are at 90 degrees. Yes, you do. Definitely. My mom's original iPad doesn't even power on anymore. I'm guessing the battery is just shot. That's probably the case. Most chargers, if you use a really high power iPad charger, it may work, like the 12 watt. Those came with, I think, a 10 watt. It may turn it on long enough to see if it will work, but it probably won't stay on. But you'll see if it has some life in it. Your video tutorials are the best. Thank you very much, man. I only have one system that officially supports Big Sur. I have two now. My late 2014 Mac Mini and that M1 MacBook Pro I'm still waiting on. So. I do have an Asus laptop I may have you look at one day soon when you get a chance. I will indeed do that. Hey Colin, DOS Dude 1's here. Hey man, how you doing? Thanks for joining, man. We're just doing the regular Q&A. If you guys have questions for Colin too, I'm sure he wouldn't mind answering. Sorry, Colin. But anyway, you know, just go ahead and ask whatever, guys. I can definitely tell the battery on my iPad is shot because it's swollen and pressing up the screen. Yeah, I wouldn't even plug that one in because it will get worse and it may catch on fire. So, let's see here, how long have we been going? I have no clue. 25 minutes, so we've been up 20 minutes so far. Awesome. Where are your videos the best? Where your videos are the best, always very easy to understand. You are the Mac Pro legend. Thank you, man. Thank you. If you've noticed, I've not done the Mac Pro series in a few years. It's because I have a love-hate relationship with that series. It's basically day one, even though it actually started my channel back up. I don't enjoy filming that series at all, but I do occasionally do it. I have this sign on the side of my 2009 Mac Pro that says CPUs and laptop bag. It's actually still taped onto the side of the Mac Pro, if you can see it right there. And CPUs are still in the laptop bag. I was doing the 12-core upgrade on that and never filmed it. So I never actually finished upgrading it. So I got to figure out where that laptop bag is so we can actually do those videos. Grudy doesn't use a classic Mac Pro at all. I use those things daily, GT. In fact, right next to the 4,1 is a 3,1 that is running constantly and needs cleaned really badly. It's full of dust. I bet he is using a Windows machine right now. I bet you are wrong there, GT. Got it. See? I'm running Mojave. So. I'm wondering, because the first Intel Macs got significantly less support. I don't think the M1's going to be dropped anytime soon, honestly. And even though the first Intel Macs got significantly less in support, they only had 3 OSs, it's not that big of a deal, because if you still want a modern operating system, you got Linux and Windows 10. They'll run fine on those. So that's the only problem with the M1. Yeah, I don't know if you'll be able to run other OSs. I'm hoping you will be able to. Wow, that is a shocker. Just don't do a cleaning video. That's Jay's corner of the market. Exactly. No Big Sur patcher. See here for more info. Yeah, I'll explain that for you, Colin. He never could get the graphics to work on it. That's probably the main reason why he never finished the Big Sur patcher. Although the 2012 Macs and of course the classic Mac Pros with supported GPUs run it beautifully. So what would be smart is we need to find a way to have you set up a laptop for street tuning ECUs and vehicles and stuff. It shouldn't be that hard, Derek. The only thing we really need is a laptop, probably, with a serial port on it. And they, believe it or not, still make that. We just need the software. That's the hard thing. The software and the connector, which the connector we could probably make. In fact, Colin, aka DOS-Dude1, could probably make us a connector. So, I patched Big Sur onto my 2010 MacBook Pro. It really sucks. That is the reason why Colin didn't make the patcher for it. Because there's no GPU acceleration. It should suck, Matt. Ooh, I wouldn't run it. Meanwhile, my room is silent and my computer is at 33 degrees. It's still running at 33 degrees. That's awesome, man. Apple said it's up to Microsoft for Windows and the M1. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I doubt they'll do it, though. But my car has no computer. Exactly. Colin doesn't have a computer in his car because he's got I can't remember what it is, a 66 Mustang? correct me if I'm wrong there, Colin, but he restored a, I think it's a 66 Mustang. Really beautiful car. Big Sur Patra isn't stable. That's the reason why Colin didn't make it. Because he doesn't want to give out unstable crap. See? So. Yep, SGT says, if anyone is running a classic Mac Pro 4,1 or 5,1, you can do a 3,1 too. You can run Big Sur using open core and metal compatible GPU with no issues and no patches. Exactly. DOS Dude 1 Catalina Patra works in Tesla. Just kidding. Big Sur would be possible on a 2010 is a 27 iMac with an upgraded metal GPU. Yes, it would be. It would definitely be. My 5,1 CPUs are 49 and 41 C right now, and the Northbridge is at 66. Mine are a lot worse than that, because I've never repasted this machine because it's been waiting for that video. CPU-A is at 47, no, 54. B is at 58, and I don't even know, here it is. The Northbridge is at 71. It's a little warm. But in all seriousness, I'd be definitely down to build some ECU tuning hardware and adapters. See, Derek, there you go. If you guys don't know, well, I haven't told anyone yet. I sort of bought into a local garage, and Derek's one of the people that I graduated high school with, so we've been friends for years. He's the mechanic there. So we're trying to get him better stuff to work with. We're even moving, and you know, we already got a nice alignment machine and a few other things, and now we're moving to a bigger facility, which should be nice. My Hackintosh runs at 22 degrees idle and 40 degrees under load. Good for you, Matt. Star Player patches made a bit too complicated to understand Mac Pro. Oh, for open core tutorial, I guess. I need to make one for sure. Eventually. Do you think the Ford Excursion is coming back? No. Do I think mine is ever coming back? No. It's been broken down for a month now. As of today, it's been broken down for a month, sitting at the garage. Derek, we really need to get that thing going. The only thing wrong with it now is it needs a new drive shaft, and they keep shipping us the wrong one. Fun. But a new Excursion? No, probably not anytime soon anyway. It's going to be a long time down the road, I think. But it'd be kind of neat to see one with a 6.7 in it, for sure. Possibly, but probably as an electric vehicle, as like the Hummer, if anything. I doubt that, honestly. So. There you go. Yeah, just go to MacYack.com. I keep forgetting that because for some reason my ISP is blocking MacYack.com, and I can't get them to unblock it, which is really getting annoying. So I have to spoof into MacYack.com. But yeah, MacYack.com's got a nice tutorial on OpenCore if you want to follow it. GT wrote it up. He did a good job. Sorry, I'm trying. Can't help. AutoJoke keeps sending us the wrong crap. Exactly. What ISP is that? I have Suddenlink, And I have no clue why they keep blocking MacYack.com. Actually, I'm kind of curious if it's still blocked. I've complained multiple times. Oh my God, it opened. They must have finally listened to me. It'd been blocked for almost a year, and it's actually working now. Installing OpenCore and Radeon Boost on the Mac Pro by Greg Thompson. There you go. Exactly, GT. We need to get you hooked up with low-end Mac too, honestly. You could write a number of good things for LIM, I'm sure. That'd be cool. In fact, I am a writer for LIM, and I've never wrote anything for LIM. Can you run OpenCore on 3.1? You can. I don't know how it works, but you can. I do use what is that, CloudShare, something like that. I do use those ISPs. They're really, that DNS is a really good one for sure. Can someone explain to me a little bit about OpenCore? It's basically a secondary layer on the boot process of the Mac, which emulates a later Mac, so you can boot up unsupported OSs. That's the most simple way to put it. Can you tell me what exactly boot cache does exactly? I've had a ton of kernel panics after installing 10.10 on an unsupported MacBook Air 1.1 due to boot cache. Colin? He may know. I still gotta get your blocks on the Excursion too. I got them put up so that I can put them together Monday. Derek, I really need that thing Monday because I got to take my Great Dane to the vet and she gets car sick in the CRV. I mean, I can take the CRV, but I really don't want to clean up that mess. Whew. But I doubt we can get it all together by tomorrow because I don't think you're working Saturday, are you? Basically, yeah, Colin explains it better. It's basically a Clover replacement for Hackintoshes, but it works on Macs easier than Clover ever did. And it's also more developed for Macs than Hackintoshes. On the default fan curve, how loud does the fan get on the 2014 Mac Mini under full load? I have a 2012, and it can get pretty loud. The 2014 is worse, and the cooling system seems to be worse. And it runs extremely massively loud and runs really hot. At least the top tier one. I don't know about the base crappy 1.4 gigahertz model. It may be quieter, but then again, it's also slow as balls. So, I ain't working the rest of the week. They told me to stay home and come in Monday, but I'm calling AutoZone at the house tomorrow to get an update on the drive shaft. Well, Derek, I kind of need you to come in tomorrow if you can, because my cousin's getting new tires and possibly a CV joint replacement. I mean, it's up to you, bro, but I don't know if anyone else can do that quickly. So, and it's kind of a rush because he's going home Saturday morning and he lives in Florida. So, yeah. And I am running Catalina without any patches at all on my classic Mac Pro with OpenCore. Yeah, you can do stuff like that, GT. I'm thinking of creating my 3.1 to a You thinking of trading your 3,1 to a 4 or 5? I'd recommend going with the 4 because it's usually cheaper, and you can flash it to a 5, and then it's the same hardware basically. Yeah, unless you can find the 5 cheaper. The 4,1 is usually the better bet. Go with the dual CPU model out the gate, because you don't want to upgrade. You might as well buy another one. And just flash it to a 5,1 and set up OpenCore on it. Now I have it bugging me to upgrade to Big Sur now. Well, you can always block that. I actually think that the 4,1 is better for the dual CPU, especially because they run cooler, because they have no heat spreaders on the CPUs. But it's also the pain in the butt part of upgrading one of those. And Colin says, but you get those god-awful retainerless CPU sockets on the dual tray. Yeah, but they run cooler. They are pretty god-awful, though. I have Catalina on a white non-unibody 5,2 MacBook. It runs great. I wonder how I could run Big Sur. You can't. I mean, you can, but you can't, because there's no GPU support. Catalina's the last you're getting, buddy. Sean, trust me, you don't want to run Big Sur on it. See? SGT says 4,1 is better. I mostly agree. See? As Colin says, you can, but it will be unstable. So here, we've been going 42 minutes, which means we've been going 37 minutes roughly. Cool. Don't want, but not can't. Exactly. You can, you just don't want to. Don't know if you saw this or not. Have you experimented with installing Big Sur on your 2012 Mini yet? No, not yet. I'm going to, and it should be pretty easy because the HD 4000 is still a metal GPU, and they just dropped it for some reason. But it works fine with it, so. Unstable, unusable, same difference. They both, an unstable system is unusable. And an unusable system is usually unstable. Will the M1 MacBook Pro you're getting be your main machine? Probably not. Although I do want to edit some videos on it and see. One second, let me get this. I'm live streaming right now. My neighbor. Yeah, he's bringing me up some Thanksgiving food. Yeah, but the GPU in the M1 is much, much, much better than the HD 4000 in my 2012 Mac Mini. Yeah, basically any GPU is better than an HD 4000, but it's still a very capable GPU compared to anything made before it, metal-wise anyway. So, it still works fine. My 2010 MacBook Pro with Big Sur takes a solid minute to minimize a window. Yeah, it sucks. Do you use Final Cut Pro? I do indeed. And I kind of want to try editing some 4K 60 HDR from this on that M1 to see just how fast it really is. Yes, it is a 12 Pro Max. It's the 512 gig model. Okay, I'm bringing some food down. Okay, he's going to be leaving that on my porch probably. Sounds good. Just ring the doorbell and I'll pause the live stream and pick it up real quick. Thank you, neighbor. My M1 has been great, very fast, and a snapping machine. That's good. Good night, Tree 4. Thank you for joining us. I hope I said your name right. I do not like that case you have on your iPhone. I don't like the donut on the back. I don't either, but this is the MagSafe case. And I have a MagSafe charger right behind this monitor. Well, a few feet behind this monitor. And so I kind of need the MagSafe case. That thing works great too. Is the M1 basically just a rebadged A14? I don't know. We assume it might be, but I don't really know. Honestly, no clue. I know the developer ones, they had M14s, I think. The developer preview model stuff, I think those had A14s. Can't remember offhand. And I think they perform about the same, so. Yeah, I know I can charge it without the donut, but it's also a protective case. I like having protective cases. Where are the girls? I haven't seen or heard them. They're asleep, Jess. They've been asleep for a few hours. Okay, Colin says that the chipset is totally different from the A-series chipsets. So, there you go. It looks like security tags from stores with those circles. I agree. It does look stupid. But, eh. Only problem was with the new MagSafe, if you snag the cable, you'll still yank your phone off the table. Yeah, it is a problem. The funny thing is, GT, when you clip this case on and off on this, let's try to do this without dropping the phone. When you clip it on, it detects that it's been clipped into a MagSafe case. So, ooh, I'm not going to touch that one. Did Apple take MagSafe away because they couldn't make their machines thinner otherwise? Probably, but honestly, the machines haven't gotten much thinner. The Mag Unsafe. Hey, Brock. Thanks for joining. I do too. I wish Mac still had MagSafe. I'm going to really miss it on the M1 when I'm using it. Did they take the MagSafe away from MacBooks so they could make more money? It's a good possibility. Knowing Apple. Plus, they want to simplify everything. One port for everything. Ooh. Have you played with Snow Leopard PowerPC build? I haven't been able to get Quartz Extreme working on AGP cards. Seems like a fun project. I have not yet. I'm hoping that someone can develop it into like porting the code into the later Intel builds and getting like 10.6.8 on there one day, that would be cool. Because right now we're on the beta of 10.6, and well, it's a beta. You can get a MagSafe adapter for USB port, Groody. I know, but it's still not quite the same, GT. I love you too, dear. Go to bed. Don't. I love you too, dear. Have a great night. Sleep tight. Blah 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 blah. I'll talk to you in the morning. So UBC 4 is Thunderbolt 3, huh? The new M1s, Brock, have USB 4 on them, don't they? Which is Thunderbolt 4. I don't know, it's confusing. Do you think an M1 is more powerful than a 6-core i7 2018 Mac Mini? Honestly, I don't know. I'd say not, but it's probably close. I would like to see a dual socket M1 also, of anything. The way they talk, they're going to possibly do multiple CPUs. So that could be cool. Exactly, Matt. USB 4 is the new standard for Thunderbolt also. They're one and the same now. Well, yeah, but we know they're soldered on, Colin. We're just saying multiple CPUs would be neat. So, and that might happen. With Apple's track record, Sean, the 16-inch MacBook Pro may be coming out in early 2021. That could be cool. I agree, Colin. It would be nice if they were replaceable on desktop. It'd be cool to have a nice card to just upgrade. Anyway, guys, the stream's slowing down. We've been going for 53 minutes. So, about, let's see here, 48 minutes roughly. And I usually wind down within an hour. So, do you think that Apple limiting the M1 to connect to only one display as a business decision to make people upgrade to in the future, or is that a limitation of the M1 chip? I didn't even know that was a thing. It's possible it's going to be patchable and stuff. Sleep tight, GT. I'll see you later. Yeah, smash that like button, guys. I hope 2021 will be a better year too, because honestly, currently it's 2020's been bad. Been really bad. I thought the M1 could do multi-display too. It might just be an adapter thing, honestly. Only the M1 Mac Mini, the Pro and Air cannot. Well, then that's probably a software limitation, which will be patchable, I'm sure, one day. Because back in the day, the non-pro line on PowerPC Macs would only, like for instance an iMac, would only allow you to have one extra display out, and you could only mirror, or no, you could only mirror to another display, and there was a patch that patched into the boot ROM that allowed you to use it as a secondary display and stuff. Probably be something similar to that as long as the chip security allows it. It's been 2020 for 4 years now. It's been about 10 years, Brock. You have to do one through Thunderbolt and one through HDMI display. Well, it's still more than one. And with the right adapters, you could probably do more than one Thunderbolt. Just right now, it might be a little hard to do. Well, guys, it's really winding down here. If you have any more questions, I'm going to start wrapping up soon. So, you know, I'm here. Ask away. We've been going for 56 minutes, so 51 minutes. I'm not getting anything, guys, so I'm going to start wrapping up probably. Thank you guys for joining. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone in the U.S. that's watching right now. Hope your days went well. When's the giveaway video coming? All right, yeah, thanks for reminding me again. Tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, we will be premiering the giveaway video, instruction video. It's about 7 minutes long. I'm doing the premiere so we can get some of the people to actually hopefully come in here, join me, chat with me, and actually listen to the instructions. And then we'll do the actual giveaway in a week or two. So it should be fun. Do you think Microsoft will release a version of Windows 10 for M1 Macs? 50-50 shot. I mean, they already have an ARM Windows 10. It may not be that hard to reprogram it to run on M1s. Who knows? So, anyway. Yeah, we're still doing good, actually. But anyway, thanks Dana for the super chat today and all this other stuff. Thank you guys for joining today. I hope you enjoyed Q&A number 16. That intro is just a temporary one because I thought, you know, I should have a countdown video for a change. And literally an hour before the stream started, I made that video by getting a royalty-free video with royalty-free music on it, and quickly modifying it and adding my intro at the end of it, and then attaching it to OBS. That's just temporary. I may use it one more time because I'm lazy, but Steve, make me something, please, because I'm not that talented. So anyway, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Good night. And I hope you enjoyed today's stream. I had a very fun time. It's great to be back. We're going to have a lot of things coming soon. I hope I'm not jinxing everything saying that, but I plan on having a lot of things coming soon. So, you know, we'll see what happens. Anyway, thank you guys for joining. And this has been a Rutcane Mods video, and I'll see you soon. Oh yeah, and don't forget again about the video tomorrow. I'll see you in the chat there. See you guys. Bye.